Yesterday went pretty good. So today we got to start on the welding the hitch plate on, building the light boxes, doing all the plumbing, and getting the mud flaps light brackets made. So now as accurate as you want to be, you can see our line is now passed, right? So now the blade is going to come down right on top of it. And take the line away. Once it's there, we'll back it down to the clamp on. There we go. Yeah, it makes it so easy, so smooth. So I like to push the lights to the outside. That's where we go. They're 6-inch lights. So wait, with my green pencil.
Oh yeah, okay.
The real cake?
The real cake, yeah. So this is, we're doing one.
We're going to put 3 of each side. Okay. All of our lights are in the same plane, regardless how we put them out, right? So now we know what we have to work with. And we want to put, I like to put the lights out as far as they can go, right? So, but I don't want them clear at the end. So we'll come in 1 inch for a hole, which makes it overlap. So we'll go 1 to 7, so that's 6 inches. Then we'll skip a little bit. Right up to 25, somewhere in that area. So we'll skip 1 inch. And the problem is when you go to lay this out, you can see the grommets take up so much space, right?
Yeah.
So
Maybe 1.5 inches.
yeah, we'll grab another grommet. That way you don't have to put the extra piece on top. See what it looks like on light and white? Yeah. Yeah, there's no shame in laying out things right place. Like I don't want them touching. Uniform spacing is nice, right? So if you go the next one at 9, we go 9, that's 2 inches apart. We'll go 9 to what? 15? 9 to 15? Yep. Then we'll go 17, and then add 6 more, which is 23. It's still a little farther yet. So I'll finish this line, and then we'll lay it all out and see if we like it. If we like it, we move on. I like them pushed out towards the edge, you know? So then the next thing we do is we people find out what this is. Of course, we could do this easy way around my stuff, but if we measure, it's like what everybody can do. They don't have it. So what we're measuring,
So we've got 2 and an 8.
2 and an 8. Yep. So the hole we need is look here.
Oh yeah, you gotta go in a little bit.
We need to get underneath here. So we're really looking for the best place to measure is like right here because these can do this.
Yeah.
So if we measure it here, we should be right around 2. Yeah, we have to get this inside there.
Yeah.
So if you look at 2.5 would be perfect, right? So if we're going to use a 2.5 inch hole saw, so what's half of 2.5? 1.25 inches. So we'll come back in 1.25. There's the center of our hole saw. Come in 1.25 inches. Center of the hole saw. Right? So we do it like so.
Yeah, well, we don't sell that one we sell 45 and that's your hectic brand, and the hectic price is like 180, 200
So, because a lot of people probably have cordless drill and get a hole saw, we're going to do this on the drill press. Make sure we're lined up still. We're a little, there you go. Once we get started, okay, you're in.
Oh wow.
There you go. See, all right.
Oh.
So easy.
Yes.
I love a drill press.
Yes.
Okay, give her the beans. We're about through. There you go. Okay. The hole saw is going to run. So you notice how all that slag and stuff is having a hard time getting out?
Yeah.
So sometimes you take a drill press, or take a drill, and you make a hole here, right? And then when you set your drill press up, or your hole saw, where you want to be, hold this here for me, and clamp that down. It gives all them pieces a place to go. So they fall down, and it doesn't clog up the cutter, right? So when we go into here, there, sometimes it can make a big difference. There you go. This is Nate, and you will not see a lot of Nate in this second part of the video because Nate is one of those guys that you put on task and he just goes and goes and goes. He just keeps working and working. He kept taking care of things that we didn't even know were a problem. Leaks he found in the air tanks. He took all the fittings out, cleaned them all up, resealed everything. We're in the airline for this. What we're doing here is a dump valve for the rear suspension. He ran all the air to it. He modified this bracket that used to have a push button in it to mount it. Not only that, Nate actually brought the valve. He was going to give it to me, and we used it on this truck instead, so Josh could have a way to dump his air suspension. Nate just is a fantastic worker. He just keeps going and going and going. This is the airline itself. I'm running underneath the truck. so that Nate can tie it all in. So here Peter's starting to weld in the hitch plate. We had this hitch plate laser cut by Northwest Indiana Fabrication. I'll leave a link to their website right here and in the description. I took the measurements for this and where I wanted things placed. I gave Peter the measurements. He drew it up in CAD and corrected the inconsistencies I had in my measurements, made it right. It fit perfect between Peter and Northwest Indiana Fab. You know, it came out just like you see here. Peter's using the HTP ProPulse 220 to weld this in a dual shield method. He's gone over the procedure, why we choose dual shield, and the order in which he's welding it and why. We're giving Josh this plate on here to start with, and then he can add to it as he needs to if he's going to haul heavier than his original intentions. But this is enough to get him a base plate to start with. If you look, you can see the heat ring coming around through the plate from where Peter's welding. Extremely good penetration, very hot. And like I said, when Josh gets home and decides, you know, what he's going to do with the truck exactly, he can add more gussets if need be to this hitch plate to be a little more sturdy if he needs it. This is the light brackets that Jesse was working with a couple guys, and he TIG welded all this together. So a couple guys got some TIG welding lessons. Jake is starting to get into the wiring, and if you've never done this before, you probably don't have an idea of how long it really takes to do this wiring. There was 64 splices for him to do. None of the wiring colors matched up like you traditionally would. We had odd colors on the Freightliner chassis. We had the wiring going from one side to the other that was different colors, and then we had different colors in each one of our lighting pigtails. Now, all of these lights were provided to us by PartsAm. I'll put a link to their website here. They sent them to us at no charge for this build, so thank you to PartsAm as well. PartsAm is who I get all my lights from. I have for a few years now. They have a discount code for us if you guys want to use it. We use it, you can use it. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen here so you can use it if you want to order some stuff. Now we're starting to put the duals on. Josh brought some aluminum wheels and steel inners, aluminum outers. The studs on the axle and the hub just come through the lug nut. We typically want to see at least 3. That's what makes me happy. So Josh will need to change these out to a longer stud at some point just to make them right.
You're up, young man.
Nate is in here getting all lug nuts set up. Jesse's holding the tire for us. Jesse's been absolutely invaluable in this process. He showed up 2 days early to help me get some stuff done, and I really appreciate his help. If you guys don't know Jesse, it's Jay Moffitt on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description. You can check his channel out too. He does a lot of welding projects, a lot of Dodge Cummins diesel stuff, all the stuff you'd find interesting here. As you can see, Jake is still working on wiring. It is a very long and tedious process to do it the way that I do it and the way that he is doing it here. It's solder every joint, deox on every joint, and then heat shrink tubing with that adhesive inside it gets shrinked up on every single splice. So it's a lot. Now we're using the Milwaukee 1-inch tire gun to put the wheels on and get them torqued in. This gun's incredible. If you don't have this Milwaukee gun and you do tires, it is so nice to be able to have that gun and not have to stretch an air hose out and drag it around and all that kind of stuff. Now, this gun's heavy. It's heavy for a reason, because it's got a lot of power, and hang on to it. It'll spin out of your hands if you're not careful. But love the gun. I got to thank Milwaukee for donating the grinder and the half-inch impact set that we're going to give away. And need to thank Evolution too, because they donated a mag drill for a circular saw to give away. And HTP donated a ProPulse 220 welder to give away as well. HTP set us up with some auto-dimming helmets, some welding gloves. Milwaukee sent us some personal protection, some safety glasses, lots of gloves, ear protection. So everybody was well covered for the whole event. So I'd like to thank all those people for helping us out, and hopefully they'll want to be a part of it the next time. We're already talking about scheduling and planning for the next one in the fall. It's probably going to be a little bit different, but we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay. Left turn. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Brown left turn.
Yeah. So,
I got no red lights. Unless the ground's not connected.
Brown. Brown is left. Brown is left. I gotta write this down. I'll forget.
yeah.
That's marker. Marker's green.
What you have, yeah.
Okay. The other turn. The right turn. Yellow. And then back up. Key on. Oh yeah, it won't go in reverse. Okay.
Yeah.
It won't go in reverse when it starts.
Okay.
That's okay.
Why is that? Oh,
You guys are worse than me. I knew it. I knew it. Fucking sleeper cell. Just like this on sleeper cell.
So the blue is the clear, right?
You got the brights on?
Not now. Left turn.
Okay. I missed it.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
good. Jake's the man. Hey, Jake! Yeah. One little snafu. That's pretty good. If you've never done that before, you don't understand how
Yeah.
incredible
Yeah.
achievement that is. When I did my trailer with all those LEDs, I soldered the same wire to the wrong wire 4 times in a row. And then I turned my phone off.
Oh, that shows a real professional and dedication.
Yeah. I was dedicated to do it wrong.
Oh, him.
Okay.
Let's see. Take this thing out of here and drive it.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I can only imagine it's just stretched out.
Okay, maybe I have no. Take it on the road with the lights on.
So guys.
is on this thing. Right. Like a Yugo. Turns on a dime.
That's better than what it's for sure. I don't see anything.
No brake is necessary.
I also don't know how fast it's
Right. Give them all around. Right on that.
Since I'm going 35, I'm probably faster.
GPS. I got my phone, so.
Oh, JC slid this seat forward, didn't he? I don't know where I'm going. It rides better.
Oh, it's almost accurate. By what, 5 miles?
That's kilometers. That's kilometers.
Oh, it's kilometers?
Yeah, because they got it from Canada or something.
Kilometers. I didn't call it even.
Take it faster. It's gonna take some getting used to.
60 at 1500 RPMs? Man, you're gonna do 75, no problem.
All right.
Once I get a little more used to it.
By the time you get home, you'll be comfortable. Like a dog out there painting.
Hey! I was laughing about that all day. What do you think?
Should I turn around somewhere?
Yeah, so up here, you should have a spot to be able to turn in.
Field right there.
I've done that like so.
It doesn't ride as fast as I thought it was going to ride.
It still seems to wander. Is that normal?
Yeah, you're going to have to break in some tires, but you probably still have some tires up front that need some looking at. How's it back there? A little rough? It stops well.
Where's that back to that?
Way back there for? Y'all been
Way back here, it's like in church, we gotta be in the last row. Nobody wants to sit in the front row in church.
Why is that?
And you gotta speak up too, otherwise we can't hear you. I mean, at least I speak for myself, I'm older.
Yeah.
These guys maybe.
I'm in the back.
So, we made it, it worked, was it a success? Did anybody get hurt? That's a success, we won.
Just feeling.
That's. So as you see, look. So you see, there's a brand new welding helmet with all you guys' names on it. Compliments of HTC. That is an auto-dimming Octrel welding. What's the shades on these, Peter?
I don't know, 8 through 13 or so.
Yeah, so plasma cut, weld, TIG, whatever, it'll do it all. And one of our viewers, I got his card here, but he did all the lettering for you guys, so that's all yours. And each one of you gets a fresh, brand new set of welding gloves complements of HTP as well, right? And we set them out based on what size we thought you guys were, so you're not getting a one size fits most. So now the time has come. So there's a little twist to this. One guy gets the welder, one guy gets the Milwaukee grinder, one guy gets the Milwaukee half-inch impact, and another guy has his choice between the Evolution mag drill, brand new in the box, or the Evolution circular saw behind Peter that we used in the project.
Oh, you mean the one with the dull blade?
The one with the
Okay.
free blade.
Free
The
love
one
blade.
with a free blade. Okay? The free saw with the free blade. That's what that is. So, you ready? We're gonna start with the grinder first. Brandon?
Shit, now I'm gonna be the one to get shot if they don't win well.
Brandon, your name is not in it. You can't win the grinder.
Company was coffee grounds.
Yeah, I didn't wash it out.
Josh, you get the grinder. Wait, the grinder comes with the M18 battery and charger, and that massive grinder you've been using off and on this weekend.
Not the same one.
Yeah, not the
You
same
can
one, a new one. And then these are yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank HTP.
Thank you, HTP.
They set you guys up. Okay. Brandon? State Farm. Nate. The impact's yours, my man.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good.
This is you. That's all you. That's from Milwaukee. And here's your helmet and your welding gloves. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. It's been a great time.
Thank you.
So what's this one for?
This is the choice of Evolution, the mag drill, or the circular saw. You can have either or, whichever you want. Matt, you got it. So you have your choice. The Evolution mag drill or the Evolution saw.
I'll take the mag.
There you go. There you go, my man. It's all yours. And your gloves. We size you as an extra large.
Thank you. Thank you, HTP.
Jake? It's yours. You got the welder. I could pull the name if you'd rather. So Peter's gonna send you out a brand new HTP welder, so you can get with Peter, give him your address, and he'll set you up with everything.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope this was a success for you. If you want the boxes for your helmets, you can have them. We just took them out, put your names on them. But I'm so happy. I was glad to have you guys. It was very enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if we ever do it again, maybe you come back.
Yes.
You know, and maybe do something a little different. I think next time we're going to do a rat rod build.
A rat rod build.
Yeah, that's the next one.
Okay.
I have an
Are you
international.
gonna be here for that?
Huh?
Are you gonna be here for that?
Am I going to be here?
Yeah.